Hey, everybody, it's me, Tuniscia O, and welcome to Tea with Tuniscia O, where I am your transformational coach, keynote speaker, and corporate trainer supporting you with building wealth through forgiveness. Today, I wanted to talk about something that really hit my heart hard after recently having a conversation with my adult daughter, and she was just in complete tears. And that is forgiving the selfish parent within. You know, I was a teenage mother. Some of you may or may not know that. And by the age of 19, I had 2 children, and I was a single teenage mother. And needless to say, their father and I didn't get along, and there was physical abuse and verbal abuse and all of those things in our relationship. And when that relationship ended, I was scarred and I was wounded and I was broken. I was ashamed because I had felt like I brought shame to my family by being a single teenage mother. I was embarrassed, going into different places and people asking, "Oh, are you a nanny?" No, I'm their mother. Just those things. Society counts you out as a failure, as a debt to society, and those things. But what I didn't realize was my hurt and my pain through the words that I was saying to the kids. I know that I made them feel guilty for wanting to love their dad. I made them feel guilty for wanting to be around their father. See, I felt like he wasn't worthy to be around because I didn't want him around, or the rejection of the pain. Because actually, there was another girl who was pregnant at the same time I was pregnant with my younger son. So the relationship, I don't need to go into all of that. But the reality is I made them feel uncomfortable for wanting to love him. And there was a lot of resentment on my end and a lot of resentment on his end. But I'm not here to talk about whatever he did or didn't say about me, because what he did was none of my business. It's 100% on me for the pain that I caused. And so now I have these 2 beautiful adult children. I have 3 children in total, but 2 beautiful adult children she's hurting. They're hurting. And as much as we love our children as parents, and we say we would do anything for our kids, we don't want to see them hurting, but we never realize the pain that we cause them through our words, through our actions. And so as I sat across the table listening to my baby girl, and we were talking back and forth on what we can do in order to heal that, not we as in me doing it for her, but me being present with her. And as I sat there listening to her, I'm so grateful for the forgiveness work that I've done within myself, for being left with, as a teenage mother. Life happened the way it was supposed to. But I can look at my baby and talk to her about suggestions on how she can love her dad. Because she was saying, kids feel like I'm over it, or I'm afraid to move on. And so then it's the questions of, what is your fear? Is your fear that you'll be rejected by him again? Is your fear that it won't be the relationship that you envisioned in your head? Is it the fear that it just won't work? And it's a combination of all of those things. All of those fears come, but I just talked to her about being present, loving him, sending him a letter. Things may not look the way you want them to look, but they're going to be the exact way that they need to be. And I had to say to her, I'm actually happy that I'm at a place in my life of so much peace and love and harmony that we can have a conversation about him, and I can smile and send love and know that everything that happened, we were teenagers, and now that I have already raised a child who is older than their father was when we met, I get it. Like, he doesn't know faithfulness and all that stuff. He was a 19-year-old guy, but the fact that I can say he was the best that he knew how to be for you, my love. He was the best that he knew how to be to me as the father of my children. When you look for the beauty in people, instead of looking for all the ways that they hurt you and caused you pain, your perspective will shift. And because my perspective has shifted, and I believe with all my heart that man did the best that he knew how, with all of the tools that he had equipped from however his baggage of life was packed. When I believe that, then I'm able to heal myself, because I'm no longer the victim, I'm victorious, and I'm also able to move forward and talk to my babies to say, listen, he did the best he could. He loves you the way he knows how. And it may not look the way you expect it to look, the way you want it to look, but it is how it is. And let's love him the way he is. And the beauty of it all, and I'm never going to replace biological parents, but the beauty of it all is I did marry a phenomenal man who has stepped in as a father for them. So that love is there. It doesn't replace anything. Just like I don't replace Ike's biological mother, but our extra layer of love still allows us to embrace and see what love looks like when it is a blended family or something of that nature. But we have to get over ourselves. I had to get over my stuff and realize that I was causing my babies pain. The people that I love the most, I was causing them that hurt and that pain, because if we're selfish with the love that we're willing to share with the world, or our healing, or all of those things, then we are kind of stopping people. Not kind of, we are stopping people from their ability to love. Telling them, no, don't love them. You know that thing where it's like, if I'm not friends with them, you don't need to be friends with them. We're making them pick sides. Listen, we don't do that in parenting. He may have hurt you. He may have even hurt the children. But when we stop judging and we see the full picture of a people doing the best that they can, then things change. From my family to yours, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. I wish you all the best with all of your families. I hope you heal your hearts and all of our selfish behavior so that people can love. And let's just see the best in all of us, because together we grow further. From my family to yours, I love you. Ciao.